Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. So let's talk about Spencer Dinwiddie signing with the Lakers. It's a great pickup, man. I can't even argue. That's a great pickup. They have a point guard that could stretch the floor. He could shoot the three. He could create his own shots. He could spread the floor. He's a great point guard to come off the bench. He's going to boost your bench. You could have him, Austin Reeves, Woods, and whoever else they want to have come off the bench. So it's a great pickup. Are they now contenders? No. It's not that serious. But he's going to definitely boost their offense. Because you got a guy who could make his own shots, create his own shots. And he's a baller. He could play. He's a great pickup, man. So this is a good look for the Lakers. They didn't make a lot of trades or moves this trade deadline, but at least they got something. It ain't going to move the needle too much as far as contending, but they are for sure better, especially if you want to bring him off the bench. And at times, he could close the game with LeBron, AD, Reeves, and whoever else you want to be on the floor, whether it's Vanderbilt or whoever. So this is a great pickup, man. A surprising pickup. I never saw this coming, but, it's a great one. It's going to for sure help LeBron and AD, And at times, you could play D'Angelo Russell with Dinwiddie. And D'Angelo Russell been on a tear, man. He's been doing his thing. The dude have been balling. D'Angelo Russell is definitely the third best Laker right now. And then you throw Dinwiddie in the mix. That's a really good combination. You have two dudes who could spread the floor. They could shoot the ball. We know they're not the best defenders, so you're going to lose a little bit on defense. But your offense for sure is going to get a boost. So it's a great look. I'm real interested to see how Darvingham, what he do with Dinwiddie, how he plays what lineups he runs with. But I'm going to assume Dinwiddie is going to come off the bench. He already have D'Lo in the starting lineup, and he's been balling. So you're not going to really mess with that, that chemistry. And D'Lo is doing his thing. So you're not going to really mess with that too much. But I'm curious if he's going to start Dinwiddie alongside D'Lo. But I'm guessing more than likely Dinwiddie is going to come off the bench as the backup point guard. And that's a very good backup point guard to have because the Lakers have definitely boosted their bench, adding Dinwiddie. And he could definitely help them in the playoff. If, for example, D'Lo for some reason don't show up in the playoff, then Dinwiddie, he could pick up the slack. At least they have another point guard or another guard they could substitute if D'Lo is not playing well, in the playoff. I mean, going from last year's playoff, you can't have that again. So it's definitely a great pickup, man. I mean, you can't argue against it. It's a pretty good pickup. And he's going to help LeBron and AD in a lot of ways. He's going to for sure help LeBron and AD. You could have a crazy combination on the floor. Dinwiddie, D'Lo, LeBron, AD, Vanderbilt, or however you want to set that up. You could have a really good lineup to close games. So that's a good look. I know he's only one player, but at least now this gives Darvingham more flexibility. He has more to work with, even though it's one player. But that one player make a difference. There's different ways he could spin the whole situation because he have Dinwiddie, Reeves, and D'Lo. So now he could really, try different combinations, different lineups. As far as the point guard position, he have a lot more flexibility to work with. So I'm not going to lie, man. It's a good look, man. It's a good move for them. Sadly, this won't move the needle too much. They still would need a few more pieces, but it's better than nothing. At the end of the day, it's better than nothing. At least they have another point guard who could create his own shot and create for others, and he could spread the floor. And he could actually shoot. So now when LeBron drive and kick, you have another reliable shooter. So that's a good look. That's a great look. A few teams try to get Dinwiddie. Dallas tried to re-sign him again, along with the Lakers and others. But you know what? He chose LA. He chose to go and play with LeBron. I just hope the situation don't turn out like Russell Westbrook. Not saying Dinwiddie is on Russell Westbrook's level, but you know what I mean. If things go left, it don't work out, whatever the situation may be, somebody always gets scapegoated. You know how that goes. So I hope it doesn't turn toxic in that manner because you know what happened, man. If things don't work out at the end of the season, they're going to try to blame somebody. But Dinwiddie's versatility, that's going to help him, especially trying to make a playoff push. because right now the Lakers are 28-26. They finally climbed above 500 once again. They just won last night. They beat the Pelicans. So far it's looking good, man. It's been a lot of ups and downs this whole season. They're at 500. They fell below 500. It's been up and down, up and down. The addition of Dinwiddie is going to really help the offense. And Ham could really play with the closing lineup, who he want to close the game. Obviously, we know LeBron and AD, but as far as the point guard position, now he has more flexibility. Who he want to put in the game to close. So it's a great look, man. But I'm looking for Dinwiddie to close a lot of games. I'm looking for him to be on the floor in the fourth quarter at the end of games, for sure. Coming from the Brooklyn Nets, this season Dinwiddie averaged 12.6 points, 3.3 rebounds, 6 assists. So as you can see, he could distribute the ball. And the Lakers need another point guard. Yes, they have D'Angelo Russell, but this is a big plus. They have another point guard that could come off the bench. So D'Lo's in the starting lineup with LeBron, AD. Dinwiddie could hold down the bench with Reeves, Wood, and whoever else they want to throw on the floor from the bench. And I know Laker fans are excited right now. Once again, this is not a world changer, but just to say they at least got something. At one point, it was looking bleak. At one point, it was looking very bleak. Like the Lakers wasn't going to make any moves. They wasn't going to acquire any player this season, this trade deadline. So at least they made a move. And it's a pretty good one. It's going to for sure help their offense. So if I'm a Laker fan, you have something to cheer about. Once again, this doesn't move the needle as far as championship contenders, but, at least you have another player who could help the team. For sure could help the team win more games. So it's a great look, man. We're going to see what happened with Dinwiddie, how Ham execute, what lineup he runs with, the schematics, who closed the games. We're going to see how Ham utilized Dinwiddie. But as always, I'll holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share. Holla at your boy.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.